the move will end up not being a good move for him, if not flat out disastrous. I certainly don't think he did himself well with this whole Kevin Love situation that went back, because according to my sources, even though it really hit the fan that Monday, because after practice or whatever, Dwayne Wade refused to leave the court because he wanted to make sure folks addressed the whole Kevin Love situation, because apparently that wasn't the first time that Kevin Love had left the team and went home during a game or whatever the case may be, and Cats had a problem with that. But originally, Isaiah Thomas made a big stink about it the day before. It's just that Dwayne Wade ultimately said, look, are we going to address it or not, and stood on the court and insisted that the team addressed it. Having said all of that, here's the important point that I think needs to be made about Isaiah Thomas. It was a bad move, but it was one he did not want. He never liked it, and this situation is not his fault. And I think it's incumbent upon us and people that are in the positions that we're in to be fair to this guy in that regard. Isaiah Thomas is averaging 15 points a game. He's shooting less than 40%, around 27% from three-point range. We all know he could do better. We all know that if it were not for his hip, this would not be the situation, okay? But in Cleveland, think about the challenges, which is why I say, Max, there's no way around this. It's a bad thing for him to be there. There's too much going on.
They need a scapegoat.
For him not to get caught up in it. If you got the LeBron situation, not just whether LeBron's going to stay or go. It's LeBron with Gilbert. It's the LeBron relationship with D. Wade and how that may have served to alienate other folks. It's LeBron, and considered in some people's eyes to be the most passive-aggressive dude you can find. One-liners and little notes here and little posts on Instagram and Twitter that messes with people's head. It's other things that are going on within the organization that could ultimately cost Tyronn Lue, even though it might not be his fault. You've got so many different agendas on the team that it is impossible for an Isaiah Thomas to thrive, because he has to thrive under relatively ideal circumstances, which is in Boston. He would have been that guy. He's not that guy now.